Hi everyone. We've decided that we're going to do a weekly Friday funny, and it's going to include, well, the star of the show is going to be my wife, Rubo.
Hello.
Now, what some people may or may not know, my wife is a very loving and caring person, but she's also hilarious. So you'll get a bit of a taste of her alter ego, bit of a split personality as well. What's your alter ego's name?
Ambuya Kirina.
Eh? All right, so Rubo,
Yeah.
tell me, how's your week been this week? Rephrase that question. How has your first week on shakes been now that you've 1 week down and 1 week to go until your surgery?
Well, it's gone really well. No, I'm lying. It's been terrible. I'm bloody starving. I can't stop thinking about food. Everywhere I go, I can see food. I smell food. People at work are constantly bringing in bloody pies and chips and things that are just really tempting. So I have to have such a lot of willpower right now. It's very, very difficult to not just pop a few morsels in my mouth. So I'm really struggling. I think I need a special kind of a padlock for my mouth. Do you know, if anyone knows of anyone who can or has invented a special time lock padlock for people that eat too much food, it can be a special padlock that only opens for 5 minutes at meal times, and whatever you eat, that's it, stop. That would be great.
That could be a new invention.
I know, oh my God.
You're onto
Hey,
something
think
there.
on that, Kickstarter.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to help us create that invention, let me know. So it's been very difficult. I definitely don't have as much energy because I'm obviously not, I'm not eating as much, and obviously I used to have quite a high calorie intake, and I was always go. I was very animated. Even people at work have commented that my personality seems different. And I was like, yeah, that's because I was always on a sugar rush, and obviously at the moment I'm not. I'm on sugar withdrawal, which is completely different. So you get really, really, really thumping headaches as well, which they're starting to subside actually, which is really, really good. But it has been very, very difficult. But you know what? It does get easier. I can honestly say that it's not as hard as when I first started.
Okay.
It's going good.
Well, that's good. So, people at work, what about people at home?
Oh, blast. People at home. This one and Ava, they're still chomping Maltesers in front of me. The other day, I come home, my husband's watching TV, had a box of Maltesers, a large bag of chips next to him, chomp, 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 chomp. I was like, thanks a lot for being so considerate, you know, since I can't have it. He's, oh, you know you can't have them. You know you can't have them, chomp.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yes you did.
No, I was trying to eat them before you came home. I knew you were working late, so that's why I started eating them all.
And then you happen to, anyway, so it's not been easy at all. But look, it's one of those things, I have to work that out. Now I have to learn to say no and not to be tempted, because I know that I shouldn't be eating stuff like that anyway. So, yeah.
Wow, okay. Alright, what else has happened this week?
Just work. Oh, blasted work, God. What can I say? I have a very stressful job.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about my job.
Okay, fine.
But I obviously work with very vulnerable people. And so that can have, that can be very, very stressful when you're doing that, and, sort of listening to people's problems all day and that sort of thing. But, it also has its moments. There's also some really good stories. But, work has been bloody stressful because I'm going away. I've got to make sure that everything is perfect, all my admin's perfect before I go on leave. So that's a little bit of pressure, obviously. But I'm getting there, though. I've got a very, very supportive team at work. I'm very, very lucky to have the support that I've got. But everything's going really, really well.
Great.
On that front.
So do you want to finish the week with a joke?
Most of the jokes that I know are completely inappropriate. This is a family show, you blasted creature.
Hey, where's Mrs. Mokokoko?
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me just go and get my alter ego. Hold on a second. Just
Hey, what was that Shaki and Rokoto?
Shaki and Rokoto.
We had a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That's Shaki and Rokoto is a Nigerian dish. It's yeah. Anyway, my alter ego, Ambia Kerina. Let me just ask Ambia Kerina what she thinks. Just hold on. So, you want to know about my week, eh? My week has been a complete and total disaster. From start to finish. I've been very hungry. I wanted to kill people, eh? I'm so hungry, I want to kill someone. Eh? Do you know how hard it is to walk around when you haven't eaten? I'm having these shakes, eh? 2 milkshakes to last me. And very small amount of chicken to eat. 80 grams of protein and salad. And that is it, eh? Bedtime, go to sleep. My stomach was making rumbly at first, though. I could not sleep at all. And this husband of mine, 2 seconds. I wanted to throttle him with a pillow. Shake him up. Wake up, bastard, eh? Wake up. It's a little bit unfair. Eh? He gets to sleep and me, I'm hungry. Just thinking about food. I open the fridge, there's food. I go outside, there's food. Everywhere there's food. It's very hard though, this diet business. It's not meant for me. It's very unnatural to me. But it is what it is, eh? You have to do what you have to do in this life sometimes, eh? I just have to close my eyes and think of the clothes that I'll be able to wear as my inspiration. I just think, hey, that beautiful dress. I'll even be able to shop in Gucci and designer clothes, eh? All I can buy from designer shops is handbags and socks and scarves, eh? You see? No clothes. At least from now on. Once I've lost this weight, I'll be able to go into the designer shops and be like, aha, look at me. Because when they look at me, they're like, what are you doing here? We don't serve your size here. So, that is all, folks. Have a very good night. Me, I'm tired. Bye.